Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. When we last left off, we had made some progress on the main story for Blood and Wine. And I think the very last thing that we did was finish the fist fighting. I believe that's where we left off. Oh, did I not make a manual save? Oh, I guess I just had the game running for a long time and it did an autosave. Alright, so let's load up this one. Okay, so yep, the last thing that we did was that fist fighting. So let's take a look at our quests. See what options we have. So where children toil, toys waste away. Find the oh, I just realized I did something dumb. I buttoned up my jacket and buttoned up the cord from my microphone inside of it. That was pretty slick. So where children toil, toys waste away. Find the Boot Black who appeared in the vision. So we're right near there if we want to continue the main story, but I think we want to do some side quests. Let's see. Secondary quests. We still need 3 cards for a complete Skellige deck. Knight for Hire. I still haven't figured this one out, but complete contracts for the Camerlengo. 0 of 15. Mutual of Beauclair's Wild Kingdom. Meet the merchants at the camp. No place like home. Restore Corvo Bianco to its former glory. Oh, well, the stables are updated, apparently. Maybe we could go check that out. This one's for getting all the grandmaster diagrams. We have the Wine Wars, Coronata, and Vermentino. A Knight's Tales. Find Jacob the Woodcutter. He wants to kill a witch, apparently. This is the 3rd party for the Wine Wars. The Deus in the Machina. We have Vintner contracts for Chucho Cave and Ducaton Crest. There can only be one. Investigate the Isle of Lac Selavie to do the test of virtue. We have our Witcher contracts. Feed is cold as ice. Finds Francois. He went to go fight monsters he wasn't qualified to fight for his betrothed. We have treasure hunts for the grandmaster diagrams, and then find a sunken wagon in a lake. And ask the owner of the pheasant tree about the mysterious spoon. Ah, the spoon I got from the, what's it called? I don't know. The gross lady that I tried to cure but failed. And that's it. I think the first thing we're gonna go do is check out the stables. So, no place like home. Let's see. We could just ride there, but it's kind of far. Let's go fast travel. Lassie, you were supposed to eat without spoons, by the way. I mean, I think that was pretty obvious. I did say it was one of the 2 options. The 3rd one was obviously not correct. So, clearly I picked the wrong one of the 2. I can't remember what the 3rd option was, but it was really dumb. It was clearly not the right one. I think it was literally eat with the spoons. Okay. How's our stables look?
What have we here?
Look at Roach. Getting this fancy stables. Honestly, not as good as I thought it was going to be. But still much better. Just 2. There's that one big head on it. Either way, Roach carrying around that big old monster head. Alright, let's go talk to the Major Domo. Maybe I'll play him in cards. Oh, and I can place my trophy for fist fighting. Where can I place that? Right here. Fist fighting championship trophy. Boom. It's kind of tiny, eh? Kind of expected something a little bit bigger, but what are you gonna do?
Renovation's coming along all right.
Very well indeed, sir. At this rate, Corvo Bianco will soon be restored to its former glory.
Ever play Gwent?
Up for a few rounds of Gwent, BB?
Oh, with great pleasure, sir. Ready?
Let's play.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Play as Nilfgaard.
Yeah, you be Nilfgaard.
As you wish. Would you prefer I use my strongest deck or a weaker one?
Strongest.
Feeling lucky today. Use your strongest.
At your service, sir.
Alright.
Well then, let us play.
He's probably gonna destroy me, but I'm gonna try my Skellige deck. Let's see. Sorry, I'm all choked up. Let's see how this goes. Oh, he canceled my leader ability. What a jerk. Biting Frost against Nilfgaard? Nah. Clear Weather, maybe. Mardrome? Ooh, yeah, Mardrome. Mardrome indeed. We got a Gonthro Dim. We got a Dragon. Let's re-roll the Clear Weather. Oh, we got a Clan Dim and Private. And we'll re-roll the Frost as well. Oh, Gonthro Dim, blah. Actually, I should have re-rolled the Bard. Oh well. Alright, we don't want to overcommit. But I do want to win this first round if I can. So let's play Siri. Maybe... this is a little tough. I'm gonna have to commit a little bit here. He's kind of useless though. I should have re-rolled him. So I'll just play him. I might actually throw this first round. We'll see. Ooh, if he plays the other young emissary, I might pounce. I don't have any way to stall though. I gotta play something good if I'm gonna play at all. And he does win tiebreakers. What to do? What to do? I guess we go for the win here. Yeah, let's go for the win. We'll play Gonthro Dim. I just don't have any way to stall. If I had a way to stall, I'd be in good shape. You know what? Maybe I will pass. I don't know. I should probably win this. If I play the horn, though, he's just gonna pass, I imagine, but that's probably for the best. I kind of wish I didn't start with Siri, but oh well. Alright, I'm playing the horn. Hopefully he doesn't have a scourge, or I'm gonna really regret that. Oh, of course. Of course. Well, I guess... Oh no, I'd scorch myself, wouldn't I? Alright, screw it. Do that. Yen brings him right back. Well, I've got to win this one now. I don't have much of a choice, so... Let's play the clan... Oh, no, because that's going to scorch me. I might have to give him this one. Yeah, I don't think I have a choice. I'm gonna give him this one. I need enough cards to actually compete in the upcoming ones. So I suspect he's just gonna give me this or play a spy. He passed. Oh, well, what do I play? I guess I'd still have to play the pirate because he wins tiebreakers. Well, let's see if my 3 cards will beat his. They might. Play my clan demon pirate. Oh, he squished himself? Seriously? I didn't even think about that. Well, that's a freaking stupid card. I'm gonna get rid of that card, I think. That is so dumb. Good job scorching yourself, you dummy. Well, Oh, that's right. Oh, and he scorched himself again. Great. Well, I got my card back, so actually it all turned out, because I always forget about the 2 free cards at the end. So maybe it'll work. Well, it might work. I might have enough firepower here. Hopefully he doesn't have another scorch or I'm screwed. Let's see. So yeah, we get 32. I gotta remember that with Skellige, he gets the 2 free cards at the end. I won somehow. I don't know if I want to keep that pirate anymore.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm digging the pirate anymore. Think we could do some renovating?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
The grounds.
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
Provided we preserve the grounds' Beauclervois stylings, and on condition that you are not considering something like digging vast holes in which to store monster carcasses or bury cursed treasure, I am very much in favor, sir.
Need an armor repair table. Could use a grindstone to sharpen my swords. Herbs in the garden. That's what I want. Herbs in the garden. That's what I want.
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
2,000, let's do it. Plant herbs in the garden. Ability to sow herbs. Nice, can pick. Maybe.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
So long.
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remembered I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I am here to serve whenever you desire.
Okay. Wait 2 days for the garden refurbishment to finish. So, what are we doing now? Could talk to Jacob the woodcutter. Could do these vintner contracts, or at least one of them. We do have the grandmaster diagrams, which I kind of want to get. There's also the sunken wagon in the lake. Okay, there's lots of stuff I wouldn't mind working on. Why don't we try this witch one, though? Geralt likes witches, as we are well aware. A Knight's Tales. Talk to Jacob the woodcutter. A short distance from Castel Ravello, Geralt happened on a notice posted by Jacob, a lumberjack. The logger was in search of someone who had no fear of spells and could thus face a witch. This was the very description of the Witcher, no two ways about it. So it was no surprise that our hero took an interest in the notice and decided to visit Jacob. Yes, let's go meet a witch. Oh, not that far from the vineyard at all. And that's that cave where that vintner contract is. Maybe I'll do that after. Anyways, let's go to the vineyard. Connoisseurs claim the best wines of Matina or Alba do not hold a candle to even the most mediocre labels from the Sans Ritor Valley. Among the countless larger and smaller local vineyards found here, Castel Ravello is the most renowned, and for good reason. From its slopes come Pomino, Firiano, Ervlus, and Est, the wine realm's uncontested kings. Alright, I always forget. I need to go to a signpost, because in other games I don't have to do that. The other games have made me lazy. I blame Avatar. Avatar has made me lazy. Oh, looks like it's sunset. I guess I could have taken Roach, but oh well. Too late now. Hello, woodcutter.
Bum poked. You must hang on, milady.
Woodcutter Jacob.
You, Jacob?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
You believe the tale? Aren't you a little too old?
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, Witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
Dude, how many drugs is this guy taking? Look at those eyes. Tree's a cursed girl? What makes you say so?
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog Mohold to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt, but right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynx Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You talking bet. Second edition, amended in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included.
Fond of fairy tales. Why?
Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise even if I wished to.
Let me examine the tree.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
Examine the bleeding tree.
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves. Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
Okay.
Blood seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain.
Oh, more stuff around here.
Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
And? Did you look at the tree close?
Mm-hmm. Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
Let's talk about my reward.
My help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me.
Well, I'll give you somewhat of a discount. 115.
Agreed. I will pay as soon as the young mate is free.
Willing to look into it.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Alright, go to Lynx Crag, and we got a book. Bestiary entry added for Daphne's Wraith. Alright, let's check that first. Daphne's Wraith. During his stay in Toussaint, Geralt became involved with a curious case of gynodendromorphy. That's a new one. Gynodendromorphy. That is to say, a woman who had been turned into a tree. When one cut into this tree's bark, it bled, and when the wind blew through its leaves, one could hear muffled sobs. Geralt investigated the matter and learned magic, or possibly a curse, was responsible for the transformation. And it surely had something to do with a certain sad episode from the woman's past. The love of Daphne's life, a knight-errant, had gone to the Witch of Lynx Crag and never returned, leaving her to wait for him forever, filled with sadness and longing. Vulnerable against Spectre Oil, if we need to fight her. Alright, then we got a book. Where is the book? Here it is. Tales and Fables. Sir Gareth and Miss Daphne loved each other so much it hurt. To win the approval of his future father-in-law, Gareth had to perform 7 challenges. The 7th was the hardest. Gareth had to go to Lynx Crag, find the witch who lives there, and convince her to lift the drought that plagued the whole land. Everyone, including Daphne, pleaded with Gareth to humble himself before the witch. You see, the witch from Lynx Crag was spiteful and headstrong, even for a witch, and only an act of true humility could break her icy heart. Gareth, however, had no intention of bending his knee before a witch. Instead, he planned to force her to lift the curse. Nobody knows what happened on Lynx Crag, but Gareth never returned to his beloved. Daphne stood on the top of a hill and looked for him day and night. Finally, she turned into a tree, so that she may live to see the return of her knight. Such was the strength of her longing and the power of her love. Anyone who plunged his axe blade into that tree would see blood run from the wound. Folks started to avoid that place, leaving Daphne in peace to wait for Gareth. In time, all had forgotten about her. Alright, Lynx Crag is where? Kind of far. We can check out some stuff on the way. Like this place. Her man left her for the witch. Plot twist. That would be an interesting plot twist. Oh boy, these stupid things. Oh, this is part of my other quest, I think. Alright, is that Quinn? It is. Let's see, what oil was this again? I think it's... Cursed? No, not cursed. Maybe hybrid. We'll call it a hybrid. Eat the mutton leg.
You like that silver?
Oh no! Alright, I should have my revive ready to go. There it is. Oh, crap. Almost killed me right through it. Oh, what? No way. That was so far away. What? The explosion FX didn't even touch me. Oh, that's nonsense. I refuse to be killed by explosions that literally don't even affect me visually. Oh, that's a joke. Well, that's stupid. If you're gonna make an explosion that big, the FX has to be that big. Getting sniped? I mean, if I had died from sniping, that would have been acceptable. Huh, did very little damage. left himself open. Got him. Alright, much better. It's true. Valkyrie Elysium will, like, burn out your retinas. I don't know why we're going to daytime, but okay. Ah. They're like, it's still fighting time. Kill the kid. Oh, no, 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 no.
The hussie's got a waist thin as a rope, but her bum could fit a pack of hounds.
My brother gave me a sword. I named it Neither.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. So much stuff.
Wish I was.
Oh. Jeez. What happened here? Letter from Augustin Tonnelier.
Oh,
Tonnelier?
could I ever use a nap?
Ladislas! They've robbed the barrels from our storehouse. We must prepare a new batch and quickly, efficiently. Read your instructions carefully. Chop down 8 chestnuts. Prepare planks from them as quickly as you can. Then send the planks to be lied. Then find 12 acacias? Maybe? Chop them down and remove the bark. We'll apply finish to the chestnuts as soon as they're back from leaching. Don't let any lads go out to work alone. Send them out in 2s at the least. I've heard those voracious yellow plants are liable to sprout up anywhere. They are a true bane, so be careful. Augustine Cooper. And what's this? Oh, the one we already looked at. Alright. So that was part of the Wine Wars quest. Why don't we go... Let's go check out this place. Oh, I had to turn off my little heater. It's getting hot in here. Oh, by the way, if anyone's curious about my controller, I have one of my old ones plugged back in. It has a slight stick drift to it, but it's like my pink controller just is gone. It's like almost unusable now. It's horrible. I don't know. I'll cycle through my old broken controllers and get the most use out of them I can. Because it seems kind of silly to buy a new controller because they just break anyway. Like if I had any confidence that it wouldn't break, I would just go get a new one. But it's like, oh, I could go get a new one that'll work for like 2 months before it breaks too. Have I tried? No, I've only tried the generic one so far, but I might, if and when I buy a new controller, I might try one of those off-brand elites or whatever they're called.
It's not allowed, that kind of... You killed him!
I killed him, how could I? Says the bandit.
Watch out! This chapter with your own dinkling.
Did you just say he'll dinkle me with my own dinkling? Did I hear that right? Nobody will be doing anything with my dinkling.
Watch it! Billion blighted barrels!
surrender.
Ooh, that was a nice finish. Style points for you, Geralt. Currently enjoying your Monster Hunter World walkthrough at the moment. Can't wait to reach your Iceborne playthrough. Yeah, it's definitely in progress, but glad you're enjoying it. Monster Hunter's done, but Iceborne is ongoing. Oh, and I'm in over-encumbered state. Oh my god, when did I pick up all this crap? Alright, we're just gonna drop this. We don't need all these. Now, I'm quickly reminded why I lost so much of my interest in Monster Hunter with Iceborne. I really like it, but at the same time, I think that they went way overboard with the health of the Iceborne monsters. And it was especially annoying when I first switched over because they weren't even hard. It was just like, oh, I have no chance of dying to this thing, but it's going to take me 20 minutes to kill it. So I think they made a big mistake with Iceborne, to be honest. It has nothing to do with gear. They just have way too much health. But yes, gear would obviously help. But that's not my issue. They just have way too much health. I felt like the base game, everything had a good amount of health. So then when you got really skilled and good gear, then it was just even faster. But it felt good at base level. You need so much gear. It's a long game, so buckle up for the marathon. I wouldn't say I hate it. I certainly don't hate it. I get a little annoyed with just the length of the fights. Just like, okay, could you please just die? I've hit you like 4,000 times. It's time for you to fall over now. Alright, I don't know what this place is, or if it got completely taken over. Nah, it wouldn't help. I mean, co-op would help to some extent, but the monsters scale with the number of players. So it'd help in the sense that you could probably hit more frequently, but not really. Alright, so this place is called Fox Hollow. Has anyone tried the Pal World game? I've heard about it. My understanding of it is Pokemon with guns. Does that sound about right? That's what I heard too. Well, there we go. It must be true. It must be true. Both of us can't possibly be wrong. Okay. I'm stuck in combat, but I can't leave the house. That seems like a problem. Oh, there we go. You could have run. You dummy. You could have run. Die in the river. Or don't. Okay, there you go. Oh! He did.
There's a witch in these parts. Do they say what sort of devilry she works? The sort that can turn a lass into a tree. Ah, maybe I'll seek her out. I caught my man staring after a barmaid the other day. If the witch can turn that milky skin to bark, that'll put an end to his ogling.
So many PAL designs are literally stolen from Pokemon. I'm sensing a lawsuit. I don't think they could sue them unless they're copyrighted. Like those individual creatures. Like, yeah, if it was a direct copy, sure. But if it's similar... Oh, crap. Why am I picking those up again? That's the ones I dropped.
Feast till the wine.
But if it's just very similar, I don't think they'd have any recourse whatsoever.
No one gives a hoot about us poor
In fact, I don't know if they'd have any recourse in general if it was similar. Even if it was copyrighted, as long as it's not like exact. Flinch shot? Are you talking about that dodge shot? I don't like that at all. If you could use it to interrupt combos, I would use it more, but you can't. So I don't really see the point of it. Like every once in a while it helps. Let's see, formula, lesser mutagen transmutator, red to green. I'll take that. Parchment. Oh, I mean, not really. They just have too much health. It's not like I'm struggling. They just don't die. Like an extra wall knockdown and a little bit of time to hit it is not gonna make a massive difference. They just have way too much health. Like, it feels like every monster is an Arc-Tempered. That's what it feels like.
Do monsters have...
Because, like, the Arc-Tempereds had absurd amounts of health, but it felt appropriate because they're Arc-Tempered. And it's like, alright, it's the super strong variant. You know, it's gonna take a while. But these are just regular enemies. And it's like, they just don't die.
Good day.
But they're not particularly hard.
You stuck your neck out for us, for the common folk. Thank you, Witcher.
I mean, once again, I don't need help.
No reason to
It's not hard. They just don't die. But I appreciate the offer. It's actually quite easy so far.
I thank you for your help,
Get off.
Witcher.
Folks say there's a
Okay,
witch
let's
in
go
these
to the end.
parts. Do they say what sort of devilry
Those
she works?
noises again.
They die, it just takes longer. I feel like I've been saying that.
Praised be our Lord Lepiota. You come in his name. You are his avatar.
Nope, just a witcher who happened to be passing through.
By the prophet's intervention. He was your guide. He nudged your footsteps here.
If you say so.
What shall we call you, hero?
I'm Geralt. Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt! Lovely, it rings. Sacred it sounds. Do you thirst or hunger?
Show me what you have.
Let me see what you're serving.
Did she buy anything I would want to sell? Probably not. Well, she buys some junk. I'm gonna hate Velcon. I don't hate any of it. I just think they have way too much health. We'll see. We'll also see if I need help, as you claim, because in Monster Hunter, I've only ever not been able to solo 2 things. I wasn't able to solo Behemoth, and I wasn't able to solo the Ancient Leshen. Everything else I can solo. And I guess I may as well sell... Oh wait, I got more stuff down here. Wait, what spoon was that? I might actually need that. Okay. These spoons I don't need. I do need one of those spoons for a quest, though. Why not those two? They were just too hard. Behemoth hit way too hard and was specifically like made for a group. Like you had a tank mechanic and you kind of needed a healer. And Ancient Leshen was also just really, really hard and also could incapacitate you. And if you got caught by that, you were just done. Like you literally needed somebody else to break you out. So if you got caught by that attack one time, game over.
Take care now.
You are sorely missed already.
Yeah, Behemoth as in Final Fantasy. It was a crossover event. Ancient Leshen as in Witcher. That was a crossover event. Which is funny because the Ancient Leshens in The Witcher are a pushover. But the Ancient Leshen in Monster Hunter is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Plus he's a little twig. And it's hard to hit things that tiny in Monster Hunter. Alright, where'd that dude go that fell into the...
live. What now?
Hey, Tony Champion, the bells must give you one hefty reduction.
Would have been funny if they had a Tomberry. I mean, not really. that would not fit in Monster Hunter. Unless it was like a Tomberry that's like jumping around and stuff. That'd be kind of funny. But a completely immobile monster that's just like slowly walking towards you to stab you. No thanks.
Still be wetting their britches with fear.
That can stay in Final Fantasy.
I'd like to repay.
Although I guess in the most recent Final Fantasies, they're a little more active. I forgot about that. I'm thinking of the old ones that literally did nothing in the turn-based games, and they would just slowly inch closer until they one-shot your party member. And she's in the ground.
I'd like to repay you, Witcher. I would, but we've nothing.
Giant cactuar. That'd be kind of funny. I feel like that would fit better. Not better than Behemoth, but as a good second place, sure. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I forgot about the more recent games that had the like really mobile Thornberries.
Well, why not?
But Monster Hunter does better with giant things. Like whenever it's like that's why the Leshen was such a nightmare, because it was like a little twig. Trying to hit him with some of the weapons is a nightmare. You really want those like big bulky creatures. I mean, there's some smaller and agile ones like Kirin, and to a lesser extent Odogaron. Oh, and then there's the one that like blinds people. What the heck are those called again? I can't remember the name of those. But yeah, there's some of the smaller ones, but they're usually not particularly difficult. Alright, I think that was the whole town. I guess... Yeah, we went over there, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's all of Fox Hollow, although we didn't check that out.
Show me your sword.
You stuck your neck out for us, for the common folk. Thank you, Witcher.
Folks say there's a witch in these parts.
Yeah, Sisiaku. Those are tiny.
Ew, stinky.
Did she just call me stinky? I guess I haven't taken a shower in some time. Get back in the river. Now's not the time to be presentable. Now's the time for monster slaying and looting houses. Mostly looting houses.
What can I do?
I thank you for your help, Witcher.
Where's that kid from this time?
He's running like he's holding a sword, but he's not. It's just habit. His muscles are permanently stuck in that position. Guarded treasure? Who's guarding it? No, not a rock troll. I don't want to fight a rock troll. They're funny. Ow! Okay, now I want to fight them. I just needed some motivation. I think he's an ogroid. Yeah. Just needed a little motivation.
You die. Damn, you're ugly.
Poor guy. 270 crowns. Ragged scrap with writing on it? Florins, a diagram. Toussaint Knight's gauntlets. Notes written in blood on a scrap of fabric. On this scrap, rent from my own garment, using my own blood and a fragment of bone from some unknown creature. I write a summary of my sad tale, for I shall surely perish forthwith. Perhaps one day a bard shall happen upon it and compose from it a ballad to squeeze tears from the most pitiless miser. Some time ago, I spied a monster roaming in proximity to my estate. Upon further investigation, I learned it was a she-troll, descended from the Gorgon foothills. I thus scraped together a few crowns and went to the Camerlengo to request he hire a knight-errant to slay the monstrosity. Yet, as I was making this journey, said she-troll sprang out of the bushes, knelt down by my horse, and professed something in the garbled speech of trolls that I took to mean she had chosen me as her beau. Since it is most ill-bred to be rude to a lady, even a monstrous one, I declined her politely and was ready to be on my way when she tossed a sack over me, tucked me under her arm, and carried me here to this clearing. She locked me in a cage and stared at me for hours, sending creeping shivers down my spine. So now I slowly starve to death, for while she gives me clear water to drink, my only food is the soup that she-troll spends all day brewing, a foul concoction reeking of carrion and onion. I would rather perish than put that slurry to my lips. Well. Apparently that was a female she-troll. Oh, female troll. Female she-troll is a bit redundant. And she was in love. And then she jealously guarded the corpse. Alright, let's go over here. I looted the corpse, right? Yeah, I did. Sword is not the ideal weapon for this monster. Do you recommend a feather? Perhaps a stick? What is your suggestion? I want Hanged Man's Venom. Ooh, got me. Yeah, I was gonna say, he's basically dead. Oh, whoa, who hit me? That hurt. I didn't even see that hit come in. Definitely saw that one.
What? Will you turn pantsy and run?
Missing my parries. There it is. Oh. I have no idea. Not like we have much choice. Okay, we'll go with a feather. A particularly monstrous feather. Orders on bloody paper. Carlo, sending you another batch of hay seeds with big dreams of banditry. Train them well, as only you can, and send me the tough ones. Drown the others in the pond. Loth. He seems nice. Of course, they all signed up for banditry, so screw them. Who cares? Now, let's see if they're true to their word. Are there corpses in this river? There better be. There better be corpses down here. What's that? See, this is what I like about these games. Like, they don't... And it actually takes some adjustment for me. They don't just write things on paper, like, as just like, oh, fun little flavor text. Like, they'll actually, like, have that stuff in the game. Like, oh, we threw bodies in the dam, and you go to the dam, and there will be bodies in the dam. Like, they don't just write things down for the sake of doing it. I like that. It also throws me off, too, because sometimes they'll give, like, hints. like a secret place, and I'm like, yeah, it's not actually a thing. And then it is. But I wasn't even in that headspace, because like other games will just mislead me all the time and be like talking about some secret thing, and I'll go try to find it, and there's nothing there. Codex of Loth Half-Breeds Hans? Formula Greater Mutagen Transmutator, blue to green. We're chained dogs in russet rags, forced to stare into the manners of the rich and rot with jealousy. We toil in their fields for a few pathetic crowns. We've not even got a great war, no great tragedies. Our great war is fought against ourselves. Our great tragedy is our banal existence. Our elders raised us to believe one day we will throw off our weighty burden, but that shall never happen. Slowly, we have come to realize this, and that has us rip-roaring with rage. Loth's Hans gives those who join something in return. It shows them that without pain, without sacrifice, the Hans would achieve nothing. That by joining its ranks, they will get what they have always desired. But to grasp this, they must be ready to fight for their lives. Because when you come here for the first time, you must fight. The best way to earn money in this game is the Willis exploit. I mean, is anybody really struggling for money in this game? I've not had any issue with money whatsoever, but I am also a completionist and a kleptomaniac. So, issues with money in any game is very rare for me. Which is always funny when I, like, there's some, like, YouTube video or whatever. Get gold in Cyberpunk. It's like, I've got gold, like, you know, bulging out of my pockets. Like, gold is not an issue. It's not gold in that game. It's Eddie's, but whatever. You get the point. Oh, more bandits.
Gray-haired puppy number.
I shall oil my sword. I have issues with money when I need to buy all the potions maps and armors and sword materials. I mean, I'm currently sitting on 68,000 gold. I'm pretty sure I could buy everything in this game.
What? Lost your nerve?
And I didn't even sell half of the stuff I could have. A lot of it's in the ocean.
I owe you my life, unknown knight. How are you dubbed?
Dubbed Geralt. Geralt of Rivia.
My thanks, Sir Geralt. The scallywags sought to demolish our herb garden, you see. I thought, I shall take a hammer, scare the rabble off, but to my great chagrin, there were too many, and I failed. There's no use crying over spilt wine. Come with me to Vermentino. I'll patch up your armor or pound the anvil to fulfill some other need you might have.
Fine, let's go.
Fine. Lead the way.
Here we are. Is there some way I might help you?
Bandits aren't your only problem, don't think.
Vineyard's glory days seem like a thing of the past.
It seemed better times, true. For bandits are not our only problem. Enormous yellow parasites, their ever-growing plague we also must contend with. Maid Matilda tries her best, but when folk fear to go out and work, what is she to do?
Show me your wares.
All right. What do you have?
Watch all that money disappear when you unlock Grandmaster Smiths and Armorers? Call me highly skeptical. We'll see, though. It is incredibly rare in any game for me to have any money issues whatsoever. But who knows? Perhaps this will be the first. I highly doubt it. Especially because, like, I have a bunch of stuff I could sell for even more money, like all these runes that I'm just holding on to. So I have, like, an endless supply of things that could give me money. In fact, just in this time we've been talking, I gained 6,000 gold. Make that a lot more. Oh, wait, I should probably not sell those. Those are part of that set. I want to keep those, actually. Crap. Well, I'm going to waste some money rebuying those. But that's okay. I don't want to get rid of that set. I'm going to put that in the stash. Where did it go? Hollywood is right. Once again, we'll see. I don't believe you. I just don't. So many experiences. But who knows? Maybe I'll look stupid. Where did it go? Maybe it's at the bottom. Ah, there we go. Alright, I have to buy these back. Ah, jeez. I have to buy it back for 17,000? Well, let's not do that. Maybe maybe I got an autosave that's not too far back. Corvo Bianco is almost already fully upgraded and it wasn't much money. I think you guys are overestimating, but we'll see. That's not too far back. Let's go back here. I gotta go to a stash and put those in. It's like the first time there's been a set I actually want to keep. How am I allowed to carry 220 in weight? Perks and stats, I think. I can't remember all the details. Have to go back to typing in Skellige. I mean, I'm willing to bet real money that I won't have in-game money problems. Like, in my runes alone, I probably have 40,000 gold.
I'll break your guts around your spine.
I owe you my life, unknown knight. How are you?
Skip.
Dup.
Skip.
My thanks to my great chagrin.
You were shocked by how much you spent, but you also got all the grandmaster. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna like needlessly get every single thing possible just to have it.
Vineyard.
But in terms of things I need and want, I don't foresee having any issues whatsoever. All right, let's not sell the crazy expensive thing this time. Actually, I said Corvo Bianco's mostly upgraded, but I don't think that's actually accurate. But it's at least halfway there. But it hasn't been expensive. It's like the first upgrade was fairly expensive, but since then it's been like 2,000, whatever. It hasn't been a problem. All right, Tesha Mutna, we're keeping these. And I can't remember, did it have a blade? I feel like it did. Yeah, it has that steel sword. maybe that one? No, that's the Winter's Blade. I guess there's not a second one, but that's weird because I thought it had a set of 6. Oh, no, it just needs a set of 3. All right, so that's going in the stash for sure. You'll need at least 1 set of fully maxed gear for a trophy. Yeah, that's fine. Once again, I'm not concerned even remotely. I do feel like some of you live in a constant state of concern. Winter's Blade. I thought I put that on display. I guess not. Caretaker Spade. I want to hold on to that, although it's fallen out of favor in terms of the damage it does. I want to keep it, though, because it's interesting. Iris. I guess the same deal. It's special in a way. I never really liked it that much, but it's okay. Keep that. Death from Above is crap now. We'll sell that for a whole 9 gold. All right. Craft something for me?
Craft something for me, can you?
I'm just curious if he's a grandmaster or not. Or master or whatever. Doesn't look like he is. Well, he does make the wolven stuff. Oh, he is a grandmaster. Alright. Take care.
Thanks. See you later.
Wait, Wine Wars Vermentino updated. Why? Why did that update? Inform Matilda that you've solved all her problems. Oh, I solved all the problems apparently. I may not have a Coronata. 2 more. Alright, well anyways, let's go back to where we were. Which I've already forgotten. Right there. No. Oh, I could go to Fox Hollow. Alright, we'll do that. Where is the... Where's the fast travel here? Oh, does it not have one? Oh, it doesn't have one. Well, I guess we're going to the bridge.
They say some refugee city girls try to summon ghosts in the old amphitheater.
Impossible.
Go.
I'm riding Roach. It's a rare occasion.
Take it easy.
Can't seem to dismount. There we go. Okay, back to Fox Hollow. I'll just throw down a marker there. Fox Hollow. In a small valley at the foot of Mount Gorgon lies the village of Fox Hollow. This village's fields, inexplicably and miraculously, grow pots. Earthenware vessels spring unbidden from the ground, as if through some magic trick worked by nature. No human intervention required. The pots come in all shapes and sizes, which is why Fox Hollow maintains trade connections with the village of Dudno in Maked. For that village's fields, inexplicably and miraculously, grow lids of all shapes and sizes. So, I feel strange that nobody mentioned the fields of pots here, and we didn't see them. Horizontal black lines?
Ow!
Oh, sorry.
Greetings.
Alright, I think that's it, unless I can go in the house. I cannot.
Bugger it all!
Trying to figure out what you mean, Miss Chen. Are you saying that the picture isn't fitting the frame? Because I don't like. I'm seeing sort of the same thing, but I have it in a little tiny window just to make sure it's working. So what I'm seeing might not be accurate. Bumping into kids will always make me think of the Sherlock Holmes game. I didn't really bump into the kids on Sherlock Holmes. I kind of like just bowled them over. Just like knee to the face, full sprint. No, it's in frame? Weird. I don't know.
Attacking. Doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
Weird. Hi. Can we be friends? Nope. Okay. That's strange. I can't seem to go up there. Which is equally as strange. Well, hold on. Maybe I can. Hi there. Friends? Oh, why did my quest change? Get out of here. I'm doing a Knight's Tales. Alright, so a friendly panther. Must be the witches.
Witches.
Search the hut using your witcher senses. Well, that looks disgusting. Yeah, edible at the same time.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around.
Formula greater mutagen transmutator green to blue. Remarks on the proper administration of yarrow.
Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting.
Yarrow is, first and foremost, used for medicinal purposes. As mentioned above, when the leaves of this herb are placed against the flesh, they heal all kinds of trauma, wounds, and sores. Brew it, and the resulting tincture, there we go, third time's a charm, treats the common cold, colic, and loss of appetite. Yet, in addition to their healing properties, the branches of the yarrow plant can be used for fortune telling. This method of divination might seem strange upon first glance, but it is in truth simple and effective. It truly allows one to focus on the query at hand and gain an answer both accurate and satisfying. Liber Evonis?
Liber Evonis. Conclave of Mages banned this tome.
I then came to a place known as the Panath Valley, and a world known as Shigai. The mind of man cannot comprehend this land, where non-geometric space and blasphemous colors fly in the face of everything our eyes are accustomed to. In that instant, in the moment of my arrival, I teetered on the verge of madness. I shouted a noiseless cry and bloody sweat, when two suns rose above my head. I fell to my knees and prayed to Zothaqua, not for salvation, but for a quick death. And then they came.
Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there.
On the transmutation of bodies. The transmutation of bodies is one of the most difficult tasks that any mage can undertake. Indeed, only the true masters of the art have ever accomplished it, and even they have only perfected one of its forms. Its difficulty arises from psychophysical limitations, since a mage can only safely transform into an animal with which he is perfectly attuned. A famous example is that of Ulf Blackbeard, who dwelled for years in a cave with a bear in order to imbibe the life essence of that animal.
Bones ground into dust.
Formula turquoise armor dye.
Wormwood. Sulfur. Wart. Scents fresh. A wall of spell enhancements. Or trophies.
Examine the arrow.
Arrow. Broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer.
Examine branch.
Branch off a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest. Or a bad one.
Examine the doll.
Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses.
Examine the kerchief.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft. Yet it seems I've guessed from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree, girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch of Lynx Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
What happened to Sir Gareth the Knight?
The lady's knight. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
Tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
Well, I hope that was a good guess and not a spoiler earlier. Plot twist indeed. Just lift the curse, please.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his wench was not my fault.
All right, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
I'll humble myself.
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the Tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my heart, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand. None. Not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost, can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life, but I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
I don't like it. Fine, got a deal. No chance you'll lift the curse from the tree because I say so, or no chance I'll manage on my own. Let's poll it. We haven't done a poll in a while. Which choice? Got a deal. No chance. Do as I say. Or no chance. I'll manage. What do you guys think? I feel like this is gonna be one of those decisions that has impact in The Witcher 4. That's my guess. Because like The Witcher 2 had a bunch of stuff, apparently, that had impact on this game. I think this is going to be one of those for Witcher 4. My guess is that cat there is the dude. Could be. He wasn't aggressive. But he'd have to have been alive for a very, very, very long time. Alright, no chance. I'll manage. I'll manage on my own.
Not about to trust you with a lock of my hair or anything else. I'll handle the curse myself without your help.
Go right ahead. I wish you luck.
Letting me go, just like that?
I could not have devised a better ending for this little tale. Our visit is done. Adieu. For never shall we meet again.
Interesting. She seems to think we'll never meet again, but why did she want my lock of hair if that's the case? Anyways, we gotta return to the Bleeding Trio. I just want to look around her house a little bit more. It's apparently an entrance to a cave over here. Yeah, what cave is that? Entrance to a cave or ruins. Well, I'm definitely gonna check that out. And there's one over there too. Maybe I could steal some of her witchcraftery. Maybe I can figure out what happened to Sir Gareth. Formula, blue armor die. What's going on down here? I still find it hilarious that I can just take ore right off the walls, no tools. What is this? Kikimores? I hate these. I hate these things. They are the worst. They give you toxicity. If those are actually Kikimores, which I think they are. They are. The worst enemies.
Bastard.
God, I hate these things. sucks is even if they hit you with Gwent up, it seems to give the toxicity regardless. Oh, ow. Oh, I rolled right into that. Silly. Oh, oh. Oh, just in time. Oh, no, never mind. I gotta save my revive. Let's see. Do I want to use my white honey? I guess so. Burn! Huh. So is this not a place for her witch stuff? I guess not. It's just a random Kikimor cave. Well, dang it. I thought I would discover some of her secrets. I suppose not. Well, in that case, I guess we're heading back. Jump up there, girl. Let's see if that Lynx is there on my way out. Nope, he appears to be gone. Roach! Let us ride together! Oh, no, Roach is too dumb. Can't get to me. Oh, wait. Maybe? You got this, Roach. Yeah, never mind. I didn't mean what I said, Roach. You're a lovely horse. Not dumb at all. Take that. Wait. Oh, never mind. It's like, why does it tell me I'm going the wrong way? There was nothing in the cave? Yeah, nothing.
So? You met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
Which isn't near as bad as you thought.
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
I know how to lift the curse. Free Daphne, I do?
Daphne's kerchief. We'll use it to lift the curse.
All right.
We gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds. Then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
Forgot about the kerchief.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
Light the southern fire.
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word.
Light the eastern fire.
From the east, no cry is heard.
Northern fire.
From the north, silent sighs.
And western fire.
From the west, peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil, dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. Recall today who you really are. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another.
One way to do it. Oh, crap. Spectre oil. Where is it? Ooh, that was nasty. Oh, super nasty. I don't need Erden. That's fantastic. Oh, she has skeleton friends. What? Oh, this was unexpected. They groan too. Oh, crap. Aha, full heal. Ooh, nasty.
Fecking fairy flaps, what the demon happened there?
My fault. Went about lifting the curse the wrong way. More like tore than freed her from her prison. Shock was too much. Released all the rage and pain that was in her.
Blimey, man. I suppose that's what I get for hiring a bungler. At least the lady's pain is done. She'll suffer no more in the tree. Now take your coin and go.
A bungler? He called me a bungler. I'll accept it. Alright, so we got an entry for Bianchi, maybe pronounced Banshees. Bianchis. Bianchis howl and shriek, and if you hear their cry, you can know you'll join the ranks of the dead that night. Beggar from Dundare. Old gossips claim Bianchis are the spirits of women stuck between life and death due to traumatic experiences. Their wails and howls are considered ill omens of imminent, inevitable death, though they are said not to attack the living themselves. Most often they appear in the form of pale, tear-streaked women with shriveled faces and wrinkled, corpse-like bodies. Weak to spectre oil, as expected. Alright, and our quest is done. What's it called? A Knight's Tales, I think? Yep. A short distance from Castel Ravello, Geralt happened on a notice posted by Jacob, a lumberjack. The logger was in search of someone who had no fear of spells and could thus face a witch. This was the very description of the Witcher, no two ways about it, so it was no surprise that our hero took an interest in the notice and decided to visit Jacob. Jacob proved a true expert on tales. The lumberjack readily explained to Geralt that the woman enchanted in the tree was Daphne, transformed out of great longing due to her deep love for the knight Gareth, whose return she awaited. Gareth had gone off to scale Lynx Crag, atop which he was to find the witch who dwelled there. He was to force her to lift the drought that plagued the land. Alas, the knight had not returned, and the tale from which the logger drew his knowledge said nothing about what had befallen the knight. If there was any answer to the mystery, it can only be found on Lynx Crag. Upon Lynx Crag, the Witcher encountered the witch, but he decided not to seek her aid in freeing the woman enchanted in the tree. Our hero decided he would employ his own devices to lift the curse. He managed to free Daphne's ghost, yet her specter was crazed and filled with pain. Geralt had no choice but to defeat it. All right, well, since we're near, let's go ahead and do Vintner's contract, Chucho Cave. Passing by Castel Ravello, Geralt came upon a vintner in desperate need of help. The kind of help only a professional monster slayer could provide. Clear the cave of monsters. Okay. So yeah, right over there. And I'm not gonna bother with Roach. The next game will be a walkthrough. And should be posted tonight. I was hoping to get it posted before the stream, but I went for a run and was utterly exhausted. And more or less laid on the couch until it was time to stream. Wow, that wasn't far at all. Already here.
Hey, Tony Champion, the bells must give you one hefty reduction.
Let's go.
Con evening, I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see me.
Wow, that thing's got some health. Get some insectoid oil. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Oh, that one shot works. Why don't we just do that every time? Speed things up a little bit, you know? How's Bluish? Feeling any better? Not at all. Unfortunately. It's a bit dark in here. Let's pull out our torch. Oh boy. Here we go. These spiders are always my favorites. Oh god! Ah! My god, they are so strong. Alright, there's some serious damage there. I don't know where the big one went. Just like ran off. Oh, okay, there it is. I found it. Alright, I've got the revive ready. So I don't need to worry about my heal. There's my revive. Big Mama is hard to take down. Oh. Take that, Big Mama. Ah, God. Alright, that's some good bleed there. Oh, no! No, 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 no! Oh, my God, I barely got out of that. Yeah, almost got me at the end, but I broke free just in time. Sorry to hear that last. I mean, it's kind of expected, unfortunately. She's got a lot of medical issues, so when she gets sick for a very, very, very long time. Alright, unfortunately, there's gonna be more spiders. Oh, good, it's this tinier one. I think I can stun lock it. Why am I doing so little damage to it though? My god. Alright, that's all of them. I like the walkthroughs, but also hanging out on the stream, so I'm conflicted. Yeah, there's unlikely to be new streams anytime soon. If ever. We'll see. But we are certainly going to be finishing all the games we have in flight. That you can be assured of. Alright, this guy.
Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
Been in the wine trade long?
Wine trade. Been at it for a while?
Not terribly long, to be candid. I apprenticed to be an alchemist, but proportions were never my strong suit. So I took to trading in wines. More pleasant, I must say. One drinks on the job and no one ever complains.
Makes sense. And the world's always a bit more bearable on a buzz.
Hey, Death Animations, welcome. Willing to do a bit of a trade?
Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too.
Oh, he's only gonna buy that stuff. Oh, wait, hold on. He might buy the junk. Not that I have a ton. No, but he will buy this stuff. Not that it's worth much, but screw it. Sell it. That's good enough. Farewell.
Time I got back on the path. So long.
Isn't this a long time for her? It's on the longer side, but sometimes she'll be sick for months. So, yes and no. Let's see, what was I doing? All right, we're gonna look at the completed quest. Vintner's contract is gonna be all the way at the bottom. Scroll through all 300 or 400 of these quests, whatever we're at. It's down here somewhere. Keep going. There it is. Vintner's contract. Chucho Cave. A professional of the highest order, the Witcher quickly cleared Chucho Cave of the dangerous arachnomorphs that had infested it. Contented, the Vintner immediately began to turn the cave into a wine store, though not before he had suitably compensated the professional who had helped him. All right. So, what now? You know what? Let's get some diagrams. Scavenger hunt, the grandmaster wolven gear. There's 6 diagrams. Go where the archaeologist camped. Find all the diagrams in the set. Geralt himself was of the School of the Wolf, so it's no surprise he was particularly interested in finding diagrams that would allow him to craft grandmaster level gear of this brotherhood. He began his search by visiting Elven ruins, a certain Witcher had visited years before while protecting the members of an archaeological expedition. Where is that? That is, wow, way down there. Near the Trastamara hunting cottage. I guess not that far. Yeah, let's go do that. We haven't been on the east side like at all. I think, yeah, we went to the windmill when we first showed up, and then we went to the inn, and we haven't been over here at all. Okay, I need a fast travel
Smearing
though,
his
and I don't
honey
think
with
there's
honey.
one here. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the vineyard.
Why?
In typical Witcher fashion, we have completed 2 quests, and it's been almost 2 hours. Every time I'm like, I'm probably getting close to the end of this game, and then I realize like how jam-packed it is with content, and I'm like, oh yeah, right, not even remotely close. But I never learn. Every time I think I'm gonna make more progress than I do. There was one right there? No, there wasn't. Oh, yes, there was. Well, so be it. I needed the exercise. Geralt has to run at least as much as I did today. That's the rules. My virtual character has to run as far as I ran in a day. The Trastamara hunting cottage. Amadis de Trastamara obtained this property from Duchess Caraberta in recognition for his service to Toussaint. The ruler's gift came with an unexpected barb, however, for the house turned out to be haunted and even worse, deep in tax arrears. Trastamara consulted the druids of Cade Merkvid about his case and was given the following advice. If you cannot reach a deal with the specter, let it be and call it a day. Isn't Trastamara where the vampires were? I guess there was more to it that I didn't check out. Wow, this does seem haunted. Oh, wait. Oh, is Trastamara the spoon lady? Ah, it's the spoon lady. Okay, never mind. I was confused on where I am. Okay, now I know. Right. Okay. Got it. So you plan on playing around with dyes at all? If not, there's another source of coin if you need it later. Probably not. I'm not one that cares too much about my fashion. I just don't want to look like a joke. Like I can't understand the people that will like, you know, run around with like a joke costume. Maybe for a little bit. Every once in a while, you guys will talk me into wearing something ridiculous for a little bit, but for the most part, I want to wear something that seems somewhat reasonable. Freaking foglets. What are they again? Cursed? They're not necrophages. I think they're cursed. Or hybrid. They're hybrids. Hybrid. Trying to go toe-to-toe with them. It's kind of working. Lead almost got him. There we go. How about you guys? Are you super into fashion in your games? I'd say the only games that I ever get into fashion are MMOs. Because I'm going to be playing them for extended periods of time. So then I want to look good. But in other games where I'm just, you know, there's kind of like a clear finish line, I'm just like, let's just wear the decent looking stuff I find on the way, and I'm not going to worry too much. Although some games I focus on it a little bit more. It depends. Some games had the fashion like really, I don't know, like just sort of like more naturally baked into the experience, so it's kind of like right in your face, and it's like, all right, well, it's right there. I may as well pick something.
Scholars pitched camp here. Should look around.
All right, find all the diagrams in the set. Now, are they all here? Because that'd be very different from the diagram searching in the past. Usually they send you all over the place. Isabelle Duchamp's journal. Logbook of the archaeological expedition under the guidance of Isabelle Duchamp. Our excavation is underwritten by Oxenford Academy. Its goal was to study the ancient elven ruins at Termez, and subsequently locate and find a way into the underground chambers beneath them using the purple ruby of Aid Ginvale. March 26th. We have arrived in Toussaint, one of the many trifling little realms in the Nilfgaardian Empire. Our journey took place without illegible fragment. March 27th. Master Tinsale, a local elf, advised us against entering the ruins. As a precaution, we have hired a witcher. April 12th, we have pitched camp and conducted preliminary reconnaissance. April 16th, illegible fragment. And the quarreling continues. The Witcher advises us to end the expedition, and someone has yet again brought up that canard about an ancient curse. Illegible fragment. April 20th, the entrance to the underground chambers is indeed protected by a barrier. We must await the Witcher's return. He is to use the purple ruby to illegible fragment.
They were scholars. Should have guessed the passages inside were blocked for a reason. Good thing they didn't try to go in there without a witcher.
I mean, Spider-Man suits were fun. Yeah, that's kind of my... I guess that's a better example. Like, I cared more about my fashion in Spider-Man because I'm not, like, picking a bunch of, like, individual parts. It's like, oh, this suit or that suit. But when it gets to the point where I'm like, all right, I want this hat in this color and these arms in this color and this style, like, that's just too much for me. I don't really care. But if you, like, present to me like a completed outfit and I pick between that and another completed outfit, then I'm totally in. All right, so head into the ruins. Ooh, a place of power.
Magic. A place of power.
You're very into making my character look like me. I don't think I've ever had any desire to make my characters actually look like me. Like, sort of, somewhat similar, but not like... Oh, crap. I seem to be hosed. Oh, no. Like, I guess the only way... Oh, wait. Oh, I almost got out. I guess the only thing I would say about making a character that looks like me is... Oh! I escaped, I think. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes I'll have them have, like, minor aspects of myself, because then it's, like, easier to relate to them, I guess. Gained 1 ability point. Rejoice, Scarlet. It's not the first time I've gotten stuck sliding downhill, definitely not. And it probably won't be the last. Hopefully it'll be the last, but probably not. Bunch of somethings over there. So the entrance. Are those lynxes? There's a corpse up there. How'd that happen? How does one die up here in that position? Horrifying.
Magic barrier. Got a bad feeling, damn it.
Yes. No items of inventory can be placed here. I wonder what that is. Find a key that opens the barrier and the passage to the underground chambers? Ah, okay, so. Whatever that is, maybe it's right here. Purple ruby. Ah! Here we go. George Herbert's letter. Dear Hadwiga, you were absolutely correct to advise against this journey. Why did the Dean of Archaeology entrust its leadership to the hands of this quadroon? Who found the violet ruby of Aedgin Vale, me or her? You must know the Witcher has returned after all. The ruby removed the barrier, as I held it would from the start, and allowed him to explore the interior. Can you believe the Witcher almost convinced that Toussaint... Wait, can you believe the Witcher almost convinced that Toussaint to return to town to hire additional guards? We don't know what dangers are in store for us. Now there's someone who knows how to pad his billable hours. Toussaint took to the idea, recalling the tale about the tomb being cursed. Yet I convinced the company not to put any stock in fairy tales. We must hurry, I said, for what if someone beats us to it and robs the elven treasury first? Because as you know, according to the translation, the most precious can only mean one thing. The lost treasure of King Divthaf. They pronounced that before and I've already forgotten how that's pronounced. Divthaf? He was the one who sent the, those, statues to come to life and slaughter those people. But it didn't happen until later with a reenactment. Anyways, soon it shall be ours, bloodstains. Later addendum partly obscured by bloodstains. The Witcher was right, we should never have gone in there. That is an accursed place. I barely managed to escape. Crawl out and take the ruby. The portal has closed, I am safe, but the others. Alright, well, prepare for a fight. And a fight we have.
That's better.
Bar guests. Oh, they're easy. Especially after those frickin' spiders. These guys are squishy.
Bodies. Seems they were running for the exit.
Alright, so we could go that way. But alternatively, we could go this way. Never mind. No, we can't. Stuck. Oh boy. This seems like a place for spiders.
Giving me no choice.
Oh, never mind, it's these. I actually prefer these over the spiders. Centipedes. Ow! They maybe I shouldn't. Aha! Yeah, you piece of filth. I love how he talks crap to them after he kills them. Oh boy. Give me that Spectre oil. Oh, where'd you come from? That caught me off guard. Huh. Showing an enemy right here, but there's nothing.
Witcher brought the ceiling down to bury his foes. Ended up burying himself too.
Oh wow, does he have all of them? Oh no, he's got the steel sword, the silver sword, and the gauntlet, so we got half of them. A Wignial's letter. Wignials. I, a Wignial, write this missive to you, elven brother from another time, to ensure memory of our sad fate never perishes. After many failed attempts, the treacherous Doln finally managed to reach King Divethaf and stick his flesh with steel. The court medics' healing brews provide no succor, and King Divethaf did not last the night. At that moment, our morale, which had already suffered a great trial during the weeks-long siege, reached rock bottom. But were we to allow the body of our leader to fall into the hands of the Doln, let them put his head on a pike, the mage Barfion, interesting name. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but still, did not have to ponder long. The king's place is in his family crypt, the Saitorhawk. I was one of the volunteers who carried the body from the palace through underground tunnels. Yet somehow the Doln picked up our trail and attacked us in the temple. After a short battle, we made a unanimous decision. Barfion shall leave and close the entrance to the crypts behind him. We shall stay behind and place the king in his grave. The mage hesitated a short while, yet knew the palace would fall without his support. He left, swearing he would soon return. Once our troops had fought off the Doln with the help of General Saimpolin, whose army should reach us any day now. Rest of letter illegible. Epitaph, King Divethaf, here lies our father. He died so that others may live. Well, we found the king's tomb. Just wanted to drop in and say, hey, I'm all caught up on The Witcher, minus tonight's video. Started with your Prey playlist. Now, reminds me of the old Doom games. Awesome. Well, thank you, Auburn. Good to see you. Glad you could stop by. Prey was definitely a fun game.
Satchel looks like it belonged to a Witcher.
Oh, we found the remaining wolven diagrams. Oh, a Dona of Carreras' journal. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised Master Toussaint asks such a steep price to forge grandmaster armor. No other craftsman in the world's his equal. I tried to tell wise old Vesemir what he gave me would barely be enough for one silver sword. Trekked halfway across the world to get here from Kaer Morhen, and for what? Gonna have to look around for some work. Later addendum. Today, Toussaint introduced me to the leader of an illegible fragment. But in the end, we reached a deal. Checked the area out and it seems calm enough, though my medallion did buzz in a few spots near the ruins. That's why I told them to pitch camp a bit further away from the main entrance. Who the blazes knows what might be living inside? They've also mentioned something about a curse, so guess I should expect wraiths, bar guests, maybe. Damn it, should have asked for more. Tomorrow we start exploring. What's this? Old Elven Key. Oh, we're back. Alright, well, we've got our first set of grandmaster diagrams. We should go see how good it is. Let's look at our completed quest first. I must say, that scavenger hunt was incredibly easy. Not like the main game. Where is it? Scavenger hunt, Grandmaster Wolven gear. Geralt himself was of the school of the wolf, so it's no surprise he was particularly interested in finding diagrams that would allow him to craft Grandmaster level gear of this brotherhood. He began his search by visiting elven ruins. A certain witcher had visited years before while protecting the members of an archaeological expedition. Geralt's own exploration of the site ended in the cellars beneath the ruins. Our hero learned the scholars had reached a spot haunted by elven specters. Both the learned men and the witcher escorting them had perished at the wraith's hands. Geralt proved a mite luckier. He not only emerged from the ruins alive, but he also found all the diagrams he had gone there to seek. Lucky. How dare you, Dandelion. There was no luck involved. Alright, well, since I'm over here, we should see what that is. Is this week's lineup / livestream schedule the same? It is. I suspect that it will be the last God of War stream. Oh, it's a bandit camp. Oh, ow. Good shot. Oh, let's get a oil. But I suspect it'll be the last God of War stream and then the second to last Dishonored stream. Maybe there's 3 more Dishonored streams, but I'm gonna guess 2. Oh, I dodged right into that. Not well done. Oh, I still have this torch out. Go away. This honestly felt pretty underwhelming. Seems the other Witcher killed the impressive prey. No, he died to it. He just died to those race and bar guests. He didn't kill anything cool, unique. He just got overwhelmed. Am I enjoying Dishonored? Yeah, I like Dishonored. I got a little frustrated at the end of the last stream, but overall it's been fine. He died dropping the ceiling on something? Yeah, on the race and bar guests. Professor Noel Ivor's journal. And a diagram for Toussaint color guardsman's gauntlets. Oh my god, look at all this. And a formula, grid of mutagen transmutator red to green. So much stuff in there. Journal has been kept chaotically, full of stains, blots, and incomprehensible scribblings, and the entries are not dated. Every day I regret what I said then. How could I have been so foolish? Why did I not agree to become her assistant? Fie upon you, base ambition. Oh, Isabel, forgive me. Enough in action. I'm off to Beauclair. If I find you alive, Isabel, I will fall to my knees and plead forgiveness. And if you're gone, enough of this wallowing in self-pity. Time to get to work. I have chosen the most talented and hardworking of my students, and for my assistant, I have named my most clever adjunct, Philip Barut. The Academy Chancellery has accepted the plan of our expedition. We need but collect our equipment, then hit the road. Unbelievable. Philip had the audacity to point out to me that eating egg salad sandwiches while traveling in a closed carriage is poor manners. What arrogance. And to think I prized him above all my adjuncts. I could not have imagined a worse start to our 8-week journey. A few pages are stuck together by some sticky substance. Mayonnaise? We have arrived. I fear entering these ruins. I fear what I shall find there. I think I lack the strength to face the truth. That impertinent upstart Philip Barut is driving me completely mad. He's accused me of idleness and indecision. How dare he hurl such insults in the presence of other members of our expedition? He does not understand who my beloved Isabel was, who she is to me. I do not wish to. I cannot face the truth. I'm off, alone at the moment, for I do not wish them to see me when I find... I will begin by searching the ruins of the temple abutting the river. I guess that's him. Adjunct Philip Barut's notes. And baguette with fish pate. Of course he's carrying a baguette. Of course he is. First day of the month of Burke. The very first day, and I already regret agreeing to participate in this expedition. The journey itself will take 8 weeks. Besides, I do not believe anyone from Isabelle Duchamp's lost expedition remains alive. It has been years. Professor Ivor has taken a hearty supply of egg salad sandwiches with him for the road. A few stages are glued together by some sticky substance, probably mayonnaise. 14th day of the month of Blythe. We have arrived. Professor Ivor gave the order to pitch camp near the ruins of Termez, the place where the missing group led by Professor Duchamp was supposed to carry out its excavations. Then we drank 2 bottles of wine and went to sleep. 16th day of the month of Blythe. The Termes Palace ruins. The very thought of them sends shivers down my spine. Nevertheless, I believe we should begin our search in the ruins themselves. Yet the professor keeps beating around the bush and spends most of his time curled up with a bottle. My suggestion to head deeper into the woods and look for signs of the expedition was shrugged off with a comment about my impertinence and an accusation of trying to take over leadership of the expedition. 18th day of the month of Blythe. The professor has perished. He departed yesterday morning and had not returned to camp by evening. We shall soon set out to look for him. Perhaps that drunkard finally dared visit the ruins? Also, I was wondering about this earlier, and that confirmed my suspicions. Did you all notice that the journal earlier had our months and not the Game World's notes or months? Because one of those journals was like March, April, May. This one's like the month of Blythe. I thought it was a bug at the time, but I couldn't remember if The Witcher uses our months or has their own. How does the live stream / YouTube chat work while playing a game? Are you filming yourself and chatting on a computer, or is it a special function of the PlayStation? You can stream on the PlayStation, but it has some limitations, and I don't remember all of them. But you can absolutely stream on the PlayStation, but I'm using what's called the capture card and recording on a computer. Well, since we're out here, I kind of think we should probably just check out that final location. Let's do that. We're out here. Then we'll go check out these diagrams. Oh, and there's a person in distress. Well, good thing we went exploring. Always been curious about that. Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, if you stream on the console, I think you can only go for like an hour or something. Or maybe that's recordings. Maybe streaming, it wouldn't matter. It probably doesn't matter for streaming. But if you want to do a recording, I think you can only go up to like an hour or maybe even like half an hour.
Kill him! You son of a tart munch! Save me, sir!
Did you just call me a son of a tart munch? What does that even mean?
The hold of her! Recant!
Goodbye, head.
I thank you, sir. Were it not for you, well, those bandits were not pulling pranks. I could pound some new steel for you in gratitude, but I must first return to my workshop in Belgard.
I'll meet you there. I don't even know where Belgard is.
Drop by when I'm in the area.
What's been my favorite game of all time? Probably God of War 2018. Story-wise and combat. Yeah, I mean, it's a great story and it's fantastic combat. So yeah, I'd say God of War 2018. Alright, so have I been to Belgard? I don't know if I have. That's Francolarts. I bet you that's Belgard, and I have not been there. Yeah, probably. Oh, that's where Teshem Mutna is. Okay, that's how I confused them. You'd be shocked if I've heard of your favorite game. Shoot. Let's see. Try me. I probably haven't, but let's see. If it's as obscure as you're hinting that it is. Already finished God of War series. I enjoyed them. Also, looking for my next waste of time. It's never a waste of time if you're having fun. What kind of game you looking for? Maybe I can offer a suggestion. Half Minute Hero: The Second Coming. Never heard of it. What are those? What the heck are those? Have I ever fought these? It's a guarded treasure, guarded by some unknown creature. Oh, they're catechans. Or no, they're fletters. Never seen a group of them before. This is new. Vampire oil. Oh, that jump is nasty. Oh my god. That is hard to avoid. Alright, I think aggression is the way to go here. Get out of here. Whoa! Let him bleed a little bit. Oh, what's he doing? I don't like it. Oh, he's different. That's a dark. Yeah, that's a different one. Doesn't matter what he is, we're killing it. It's dead. Just a flatter. Nope. That was like the weakest one shot ever. I like barely grazed him with the blade. But hey, it worked. Probably my favorite looking at the lesser vampires. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Their definition of vampire is a little weird in this game though, I must say. I guess they're kind of bat-like. These are the most bat-like. The other ones just look weird. Good storyline is the main reason to play. I mean, I would never ever recommend the sequel, but Horizon Zero Dawn is really, really good. I despise the sequel, but I really can't recommend Horizon Zero Dawn enough. So, if you're willing to play just the one game or be most likely sad with a sequel, that might be one to try. Alright, let's see what this is. Old letter. Loved Horizon, never played part 2. I would recommend just keeping it that way. Personally. I know some people liked it, but I hate it. I hate everything about it. Old letter. Letter appears to have been read hundreds of times. Some words have worn away. My dearest Noel, I know you don't support my decision. Understand it was not easy for me, but I have decided. I will lead the expedition to the Termes ruins. The information I might acquire there will mark a new height in my career. Illegible fragment. I do not know what arguments I would have to use for you to understand I do not seek to rival you. I understand this is a matter of ambition to you, but our scholarly work should not affect things between us. I believe once you have pieced it all together in your head, you will join us as my assistant, and together we shall discover. Illegible fragment. Yours forever, Isabel. Why do I hate the sequel so much? I think the combat is terrible. I think they ruined the story. I thought the open world was incredibly bloated. And it's just some of the worst tuning I've probably ever seen. And they added a bunch of options that like aren't even options because they suck. So I pretty much hated everything about it. Professor Noel Ivor's journal. We've seen that. I guess this is where he went and died. Diagram Toussaint Ducal Guardsman's Gauntlets. And a bunch of other stuff. Oh, and a formula, greater mutagen transmutator, red to blue. And a diagram for Finn Ife. Yep, we've seen this. Yeah, I would say that Horizon Forbidden West is the most disappointing sequel I've ever played. And it's not even close. I mean, I guess I could put Resident Evil 8 in that category, but like I haven't played all of the Resident Evils, and I clearly also hate 4, so to me, like 7's more of an outlier. But yeah, I would say that just something I was like really, really excited about Forbidden West, and it just fell flat on its face for me. And clearly not just for me. I don't know many people that... I know some people that liked it, I don't know. I don't think I know any that said it was better than the first game. But I definitely know some that liked it. What's this? Oh, this is where we started. Never really played the sequel. I assumed the combat was the same. Guess not. I mean, it's fundamentally the same, but the issue is they, like... I mean, there's a bunch of issues. Tuning's a big part of it. Like, just things have way too much health. And, they're just super, super aggressive and constantly knock you down. Like, I feel like half of that game you just spend flying through the air and writhing on the ground. You're just constantly getting thrown around. It's horrible. And, like, unlike the first game, like, you could, like, focus on weak spots and, you know, kind of fight a monster the way you wanted to, but everything has so much health in the second game that you end up just exploiting every single weakness and they're still alive. I'm trying to remember where that Grandmaster Armorer was. I think he's there. Yeah, Grandmaster Smith. So let's go to the Nilfgaardian Embassy. Although, did we ever read this? Matina Gate. Toussaint's mighty rivers are not the only route for getting wine out of the duchy. During the spring runoff, the Sans Retour becomes very dangerous to navigate, and local exporters turn to transport methods less likely to result in catastrophic loss. These merchants group together into caravans, hire guards, and set out with their goods overland. Their favored destination, Matina, whose capital is likewise named Matina, leading some Toussaintois to joke their wine is medicine for the kingdom's fabled lack of imagination. Oh, right, and I am not at a fast travel thingy. Oh, hello, Barguess. What are you doing here? Oh, there's more. Leave me alone. You're not even scared. In fact, he just missed me. Wide open. It was right there. Why are the Barguests less dangerous than regular wolves? You would think a spectral wolf dog would be more dangerous than a regular dog or wolf. Alright, so that smith is this way. Final Fantasy 15 was the last of the FF series I played. How was Final Fantasy 15 in your opinion? It was fine. I don't think it was amazing or anything, but I didn't dislike it as vehemently as other people did. I just thought the combat was a little messy. They actually improved it a lot.
The top do this season, a quaff beyond compare from the friseur Jean-Louis Ludovic, the latest in cuts and styles in the Koviri court fashion. Jean-Louis Ludovic, for the ladies, for the gentlemen, northern fashions to suit the southern style.
What do you hate more, Forbidden West or Valkyrie Elysium? Valkyrie Elysium. I was 16. 16 was fun. The only thing I didn't like about 16, I'm probably in the minority in this. Well, I didn't like the open world. The open world was terrible. I think everyone would agree with that. But outside of that, I didn't actually like the icon fights that much. They kind of dragged on and weren't particularly interesting in the moment-to-moment.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
The spectacle of them, though, is ridiculous. Found something already.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last will earn me the title of Grandmaster. I thank you, Witcher.
Wait, quest completed? But I only got one. I thought I had to get them all. Huh? Oh, okay. I'd like you to craft something for me, would you?
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
All right. How good is this Grandmaster gear? Oh, I even get the Grandmaster Forgotten ones. All right, Grandmaster wolven boots. For some reason, I can't do a compare. So I need infused Slizard hide. Oh, I could buy it. And I need enriched dimeridium plate, which I can also buy. But maybe I can just craft them. And they take the master-crafted wolven boots, which we have, of course. Okay. Now the question is, do I want the wolven boots or should I go for something else? I would like to see the description. Why isn't it showing me the bonus? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. I'm dumb. All right, so bonus for 3 pieces. Each instance of bleeding applied to enemies increases sword damage by 1% for each piece of the set. And I don't remember how often I apply bleeding. Is it with every attack? And then bonus for 6 pieces. Each adrenaline point increases the possible number of bleeding effects that can be applied to a single enemy. Ah, well, there you go. So then I could have 3 bleeds to get 3%? That can't be right. If that's the case, that seems very underwhelming. Am I reading this right? It's cheaper to craft the materials. That's what I figured. But I wonder if this is worth it. I remember this being better. Each adrenaline point increases the possible number of bleeding effects that can be applied to a single enemy. What is considered an adrenaline point?
Farewell.
Good luck.
Is it one of those blocks? Or are there points within that block? I don't even know how to tell. I don't... Huh. Let's see. Player stats maybe will help me out. No. Maybe additional? Wait, how do I go to additional? Nope. I don't know how to get to additional. Maybe I can't. Oh, no, here we go. Additional. Oh, no. That doesn't help. Yeah, I don't know if this is that great, actually. I guess it always had that, but I thought it was better for some reason. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we check out the other sets first? Or maybe stick with it? It is medium armor, which is nice. I do like rolling a medium. But I don't know if that's actually that great. Let me look at my bleeding thing. Let's see what it says. Whirl, no. Crippling strikes. Fast attacks now apply a bleeding effect. Affected enemies lose 150 vitality or essence points per second. Duration is 5 seconds. So every single fast attack applies a bleed, but I don't know what the maximum stack is. Doesn't hurt to look at the others. Well, to look at the others, I have to actually acquire them. Which I currently only have the wolf ones. I don't know what this stacks at, but it only lasts for 5 seconds. So how Like, I couldn't actually get this that high. Like, best case scenario, maybe I get like 5 stacks, so I'd increase my sword damage by 5%. Oh, for each piece of the set, though. Oh. So if I had 6 pieces, I get 6% per bleed. And I could maybe get as high as 5 bleeds, so 30%. Still not, like, incredible, but that changes things. And then each adrenaline point increases the possible number of bleeding effects that can be applied to a single enemy. I don't know. I'm still not... I'd want to see the other ones, I think. I don't know if that's quite that great. Well, I would also try it out in combat too, but it's a fairly expensive...
I hope your search goes well.
Test. So I think I want to see the other...
offer?
I think I want to see the other sets first before I make a decision. Let's go ahead and sell him some stuff, though. Maybe we'll sell some of these too. Although not worth much. Well, whatever. Sell them those. I like Forgotten Wolf set bonuses with Piercing Cold mutation. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't look at the other one. The Forgotten ones. Bonus for 3 pieces. Increases the duration of potions. I don't care too much about that. The bonus increases by 7% for each piece of the set. And the 6th piece, R deals additional damage to enemies. Oh, I don't like that at all. You must have a very different playstyle from me. You must have a very different playstyle. Alright, well for now I'm just gonna hold off.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Oh, and I never looked at my completed quest, did I? Or no, I did, I think. Well, let's see. I got 2. So Master is done. While in Toussaint, one day Geralt found a notice posted by an armorer. Since to the Witcher a good suit is potentially a matter of life and death, or life or death, and since he had always benefited from working relationships he had struck up with able plate bangers, our hero debated the issue only briefly before resolving to visit the artisan. Finding a grandmaster armorer borders on being a miracle. The world is full of rumors about elves and dwarves with a thorough mastery of the art of shaping leather and metal. The sad thing is, most of these tales contend that all of them have long been dead. Yet, as the good book saith, ask and ye shall be answered. Seek and ye shall find. Imagine Geralt's delight when he happened on an exceptionally talented armorer, and one eager to work. This man's name was Lafargue, and he had been an apprentice of an elven master of the craft. Lafargue possessed not only the required skills, but he also knew where our Witcher might find some lost Grandmaster level diagrams hailing from 5 Witcher schools. Geralt made a deal with Lafargue. He promised to find the diagrams, while the craftsman pledged to produce gear for the Witcher based on them. For you ought to know that this armorer's greatest dream in life was to produce the most perfect set of Witcher gear. Doing so would mean that Lafargue had fulfilled his guild's final requirement, and he could thereafter term himself a Grandmaster. All Geralt had to do was to find the lost diagrams. At long last, after numerous trials and tribulations, Geralt managed to assemble all the diagrams from a single Witcher school. Diagrams that would allow the armorer to produce a complete set of gear at Grandmaster level. Lafargue was consumed by joy. At last he could get to work and fulfill his dream, for he had no doubt he would succeed in creating a wondrous suit of Witcher armor worthy of his deceased master. Alright, and then what about the scavenger hunt? Did we look at that one again? I think we did, actually. Yeah. I would put all those runes and dyes in your chest to keep the weight down. That's a good point. We could do that. Oh, you're out of here, Auburn. Have a good one. Is there a stash near here? No. Wow. Next time we go to a stash.
Doran Alma Estate. Citizens, Beauclervois, Toussaint, wherever wa, you are kindly reminded that by decision of the City Council, you are requested to refrain from spilling sewage into the streets of the Hauteville between 10 o'clock in the morning and 8 at night.
Greetings.
You can spill sewage at other times, but not in the middle of the night. Okay. Alright, what are we doing now? Maybe... Well, now I want to see the other diagrams. So... let's do Griffin gear. Our tale of diagrams for Grandmaster level gear of the School of the Griffin is a sad one. But so be it, as not all tales need to be happy. If you are curious to read on, you should start by knowing that it began long ago, when a certain witcher was summoned to Fort Ussar. Go to the ruins of Fort Ussar, which is over there. Well, perhaps... I'm curious about that. Perhaps we'll go back to the Termes Palace ruins, head up, check out that place, and then head over. That'll be our first time on the east side. Yeah, let's do that.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Nilton de Peyrac Peyran falls victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has struck again. Citizens, beware of the beast. Turn your trembling hearts to the good book. You will find solace there. Sir Knight, beware of head crumbs. Removing your helmet once daily helps prevent ailments of the skull.
Oh, here he comes. A hero.
Okay. Termes Palace ruins. Toussaint was once a land of elves. The Ducal Palace is the most prominent remnant of that era, but it is not the only. The Ancient left behind a great many smaller and larger structures whose function can today only be guessed at. An example of this are the Termes Palace ruins, which some tie to the legendary resting place of the last Elven king, while others consider them a temple to some forgotten deity. What they were in truth, we shall never know. Oh, that's not true. I already figured it out. Already done. It's all in a day's work for Geralt. Okay, so we are gonna go there. Oh, is that Barghest gonna attack me? Nope. You guys should probably watch out. There's a bunch of like spectral wolves over there. Well, you'll figure it out. Have fun on your hike. Drawbridge. It's literally named Drawbridge. Alright, so what happened here? Bandits, maybe? Seems abandoned. Fraint Docks, the champs something something. Abandoned site, yep, looks like bandits to me. Bandits indeed. Let's get some oil. Ow. Ooh, nasty. Oh my god. Alright, we definitely gotta get those archers. They are nasty. Hi there. Shooting me, huh? I don't think so.
Come on.
Slump.
Out for Hammer Boy. He's oh, double kill. Look at that guy's pants. If I'm a bandit and I see someone who fights werewolves and whatnots for a living, I would simply abandon the loot and run away. Yeah. That would be the smart move. They're not exactly the most intelligent, though. Orders written on a scrap of sowhide. Job's a simple one. You're to comb the warehouses at the freight docks. Take any food supplies you find and scurry back here. Toot sweet? Okay. There's a load of knaves errant around and plenty of her ill-smelling greases guardsmen. Filibert. The strange letter. What's up with these bandits carrying onions? That's not how you write that. Ah! Alright, we need an example, barely. I've never seen that before. How does one properly use that term?
Geralt of Rivia, we are your debtors eternal.
Wine, like all things noble, requires patience.
Tutte sweet? I mean, what does it mean?
Just a few more ledges, and I shall get drunk as a skunk.
Not even a draft horse will talk without some carrot to move it.
Immediately. So they just completely misused the term? Misspelled, misused?
That's why you're so great.
Or as soon as possible. I've never seen that before.
I've lost it.
I also don't think I've ever heard it before, but if I heard it, I probably wouldn't even know what that person was talking about, so I might like immediately disregard whatever they said. Like, okay, I have no idea what you're saying.
Well,
Tutte sweet?
Come evening, I'm off to the bells.
Used it right, wrote it wrong. I
Those
see.
girls can't wait to see me.
Well, I can say I will never use that. It sounds silly, and I wouldn't know how to use it right. And I wouldn't even think of using it.
Boy, is my bum if ready to blow.
My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools. Thanks, white one.
Alright. So, Blue Pants Dude is actually an armorer.
Work hard. Yet another fugitive from the north? Why are you here?
Don't know if you noticed, but I just saved your ass.
Yes, yes, though not without a reward in mind, I wager. I know your kind.
Course. And I'll want a share of your beggar's alms, too. Wanted to take a look at your goods first. May I?
I suppose. But you're to touch nothing, and on purchasing pay in full, in hard currency. Understood?
So grateful. Northerners, what do you got against them?
Nordlings. What about them bothers you so much?
Apart from the fact that they are all thieves, liars, and layabouts, not a thing.
What are you selling?
Show me your wares. Promise not to touch anything.
He may have a problem with Northerners, but who has a problem with the person that just liberated your shop? Insane. Oh, these dies don't actually have any weight to them, so we don't have to worry about them at all. Actually, are pretty expensive. Look at that. Well, if we need more money, there you go. And die remover is very expensive. Holy crap, those are 4,347 on their own. Nuts. All right, well, we have plenty of money in reserve, and we're up to 80,000 anyway. I think the people saying we're gonna run out are crazy. All right, what are these? Knight Errant's blinders. Same as mine, and stamina, same as mine. They're gone. Farewell.
Gotta go. So long.
Alright, I think we've seen everything here. Alright, Orange, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Let's check out this town.
Come evening, I'm off to the hells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see.
Well, didn't take long to get here. People enjoying the beach. Maybe it's time to go skinny dip. It's a nudist beach, right?
Witcher
It's
or
about
not,
to be.
You've still to bust your bum.
Forest, mighty forest, the boundless.
Money's the only problem if you get all the grandmasters, but why would you?
A job is like a lady. You can always get a new one.
Job is like a lady. You can always get a new one. Wow.
Grey, yes. Scraggly, yes. But at the tourney, he knew no equal.
Why, thank you.
Aye, the pigs can fly.
See, that's a man that recognizes excellence. To display, maybe? I mean, you can only display 2 sets, I think. But that's a good point. You can make Grandmaster armor to show it in the house. It's kind of a cool thought.
He never gives his lady a roaring dittle. Our Duchess is a lovely lassie, you scamp.
Don't crowd around.
I do like that idea. I should have plenty of money to make multiple sets that we could display in the house. I do like that. Alright, not much to be found in this town, actually. Not much at all. This is Flovive, so it's not Belgard. We did not find Belgard, where the dude that we saved went off to.
Never been a frown that couldn't be turned upside down.
Roasted chicken.
What happened to your head?
What happened to my head? Nothing. Why are you judging me, kid?
There's this hairdresser, a real artist.
I once
Well,
had
he
a
gave
girl,
up his
or should
position,
I say,
saying,
she once
Soditor. And now she's sheep in some meadow.
Alright, we'll check out the board in a bit. Me, my panther, and I? Have I seen this? Huh. I don't remember this one. As a young adept of the art of medicine, I was once asked by my mentor, Nurse Hatched, to gather some herbs needed for poultices. I set out for the woods and sought ripe specimens when all of a sudden a juniper shrub began to swish and shake. It must be a Leshen or another monster of some sort, enraged by my insolent theft of the forest's treasures, I thought. Luckily, it turned out the beast was no Leshen, but a little panther. Full of pity, I decided to share the bread and dried meat I brought in my bundle with the cub. From that moment on, I brought the panther something to eat every day, and every day it waited for me next to the juniper. A year passed, and the panther grew so big I was afraid to approach it, so I would just throw bits of meat and leave as quickly as possible. Then a sickness left me bedridden for a month. When I was finally back on my feet, I went to the woods to the juniper shrub. My beloved panther, now as big as a horse, only roared from afar. I bolted. Panthers are beautiful animals, and they are quite fascinating as well, but I value my life, and that is that. I think I actually had seen that. Hey, what's up, Roy Priest? Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's see if there's anything upstairs.
Women and chops. The more you beat them, the better.
Talk to the old lady that might lead you to something? What old lady? There's old ladies everywhere. The Barrel and Bung Inn. What a name.
Witcher.
Witcher. That is me.
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
Defend Geralt of Rivia.
Ooh, my reputation precedes me.
Greetings, sir. What is it you need?
Had wine on my mind all day.
What kind? Red? White? Rosé? Dry? Semi-dry? Sweet? How heavy? What appellation?
I'll need to think about it.
Tell me something about the area?
Tell me something about the area, would you?
What's there to tell? That the master of these lands, Monsieur de Bourbeau, is the greatest buffoon in all Toussaint?
Really? Thanks. Keep an eye out in that case.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Knowing Geralt, he wasn't talking about goods, but I suppose we can peruse. She will buy junk items. Good. I still don't understand what these caskets are for. Like, who could possibly fit in these tiny things? Sell it all. She might be able to take every last bit. Yep, sweet. Sold it all. You play Gwent? For 50 coin?
Gwent, maybe we could play around.
And Geralt of Rivia.
Monsters! Oh, should we be that mean? Yeah, we should. Destroy this poor girl. We got a Skellige Storm. Ooh, that's pretty good with a monster deck. A Scorch, a Decoy. She's got Northern Realms. We'll definitely keep the Decoy. Reroll that Crone. Get Dandelion. That's pretty good. Oh, we got the Behemoth too. Oh, this poor girl. This poor girl. Do we really need another Commander Horn? I'm gonna say no. Ugh, a Frost? That doesn't help. The old lady you pass before entering the main town. I can take a look. I don't actually know who you're talking about. Let's go ahead and play our Leshen. A spy. Bad choice. Bad choice. Or you went up the dirt path. Alright, well, let's see if I can figure out who you're talking about. Shouldn't have a quest mark or anything. Send in the spy. Ah. Terrible draw. That was useless. Well, that was a waste. What do we want to do here? I guess we'll play our Behemoth. Don't want to overcommit here. But we will use Dandelion. I assume he's going to pass. Or she. Yep. That's what I thought. That's okay. I'll take that win. I think I could probably still just overpower them. Especially with the Skellige Storm. My turn. Alright, we don't want to overplay our hand here. Ooh, but what are we gonna do? I guess we'll get our vampires out there right now. Yeah, let's do that. So that'll give me some Scorch protection. Oh, a Biting Frost. How evil. Actually, that probably works in my favor. That probably works in my favor because I can probably just get more cards out. Oh, but they might have an elite. Well, let's stall. Let's stall and see what we can do with that. We'll play this Biting Frost. Oh, that's gonna scorch everything? Well, they're still gonna have to play cards. Can I stall them further? We did get their Biting Frost out, which is good. I wish I hadn't have played the vampires, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's just pass. They're gonna have to play one card. So they'll have 8 cards and I'll have 4, but I do have the triple crones. I've got 2 scorches. So I still feel good about being able to pull this out. All right, they get an extra card. I forgot about that. Well, they have 9 cards. That could be a problem. Bring in the storm. Ooh, you're not gonna like that. What to do? I guess I want to play this Scorch pretty much immediately, but let's give them a chance to play one more card. So let's use our leader card. And if they play spies, they're gonna give me a lot of points if they're melee spies, which I think they all are. Oh, and I can Scorch, well, I guess we'll Scorch Roach. Should I hold on to it? I think I use it now. Yeah. Use it now. So 2 cards left. They've got a fog. That doesn't help them. Oh, if they have a Scorch, this is going to be really bad. But my only other alternative is to play the dragon first. Which I don't want to do because then I won't be able to Scorch their melee units, which is what's gonna matter. So let's play the crones and hope they don't have a Scorch. Oh! That is so dirty. And now I can't Scorch the dragon. I should have played the dragon first. Yeah, I probably lost because of that. I can't stall a move, so I think I lost. Wow, she legitimately beat my monsters. Probably. Let's see. Oh, yep. There's the win. She got me. She got me legit. She beat my monsters. Holy crap. That has not happened forever. I can't remember the last time that deck lost. If ever.
What shall I pour you?
It might not have ever lost. That might have been my first legitimate loss with it.
Gwent, maybe we could play around.
Alright, well, let's fight her Northern Realms with Northern Realms. Show her who the real boss is. We got a decoy, we got a rain, a clear weather, a spy, Olgierd, Yen, dragon. It's good to see Witcher 3 on YouTube. Hello, Kargasha. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. We'll re-roll the clear weather, I suppose. Scorch? Okay. And I'll drop the rain as well. Wow, I got a lot of elite cards. Not exactly what I want, but it'll have to do. Oh, we got another spy. We got taller. Nice. Oh, and they gave me a taller. Well, I'll take another taller. Actually, I'll play my taller first. fog and a dragon. Oh, they passed. Interesting. All right, well, I'm definitely decoying this. Okay, and how do we want to take this? We need 7 points. Maybe let's just play one of these. Slightly more than we need, but it's fine. Vernon, get in there, give me the win. Alright, and then we got a frost. Alright, we got a lot of weather cards. I'm probably just gonna go for the win here. Let's play John. We've got Siri, possibly a roach to go with it. Yep. Huh? You know, if I need to, I can actually frost the melee and get almost no loss there. Although, they really only got Roach in there, so I don't know, we'll see. Let's play Siri. I don't think they're going to be able to go toe-to-toe with this damage. I think I'm gonna scorch their dragon. Get that out of there. Scorched my dragon. Rude. Alright, Crenfred Reaver's in there. They got a Triss. So we'll play the Trebuchet. We got a Trebuchet as well. Well, I may as well use Frost. No reason not to. Oh, they beefed up the Trebuchet. Go ahead and play Olgierd. They've only got 3 cards left. I can't see them pulling this off. Oh, well, Fog. That helps their cause a little bit. I'll play my Fog to stall slightly. Dandelion, that's not going to help them. Play a Catapult. Well, they already lost. But Scorch for funsies. Goodbye, Trebuchet. Get Yin in there. Oh, she can bring the dragon back, but he's only 1 point. Oh, but he scorched those 2. That's hilarious. And then play my leader card, and we stomped her. That's what you get for beating my monster deck. Alright, any new Skellige cards? Oh, we got Cirrus! Nice! Or Ceres. Said her name wrong. We got Ceres. Good. Where is she? Yeah, she summons the Shield Maidens. Let's bring her in for sure. And then how many Shield Maidens do I have? I only have 1. We gotta get more of those. Oh no, I have 2. I have 3. Alright, bring them in. Bring them in. And then maybe... How do we want to do this? Wow, she's so much better than Hjalmar. I thought I had another... I've got the war longships, I've got the Gontaro Dims. You know, maybe I take them out. They're just kind of muddying the water right now. I could take Gontaro Dim out and his darknesses. I don't know though, they're pretty nice. And I'd have to get Saris to summon these. But they also have the bond, so that's ridiculous. So, yeah, I think we keep that. Yeah, I don't know. I might drop Gontaro Dim. Yeah, let's get him out of there. I don't think he's worth it anymore. I do hate the pirate card. Good call. But he could be good. The problem is he's got Scorch and he's worth so many points that he's often going to Scorch himself. But that is a good point. I'm not a big fan of him. I don't know though. I might keep him. As much as he annoys me at times. I think for now I'll keep him, but if he keeps being a nuisance, I'll drop him. For now I'm gonna drop Gontaro Dim. Okay. That's my new Skellige deck. Finally got Saris.
During the tourney, one knight got stuck in his armor, so bent out of shape it was for repeated blows of the flame. The whole team of smiths were shot of graves is more a burden than that steel of yours.
Witcher. Whoa!
Okay, don't see anything else in this end.
Aim to hop on a horse after making merry. Consider it.
Alright, have I seen everything here?
Yeah.
Alright, I was gonna go find that old woman or whatever.
Yes, I should. If I only could.
Did I go in here? I did, I think.
Bombs age like wine, meaning they go sour as vinegar.
A tip of the hat to the
Oh, and there's a merchant over here. Completely missed this merchant. Wait, where are they? Is it this person?
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
Hello, cheers, howdy do. In need of anything?
Show me what you got. Apparently I've seen you before.
Mind if I glance at your stock?
I don't remember talking to this guy before. Wow, he's got a lot of capacity. Wow, we know where to go if we need to sell. Take care.
See ya.
Okay, so where is this old woman at?
Oh, don't look good. No.
Before I went up the
not
dirt
good
hill.
at all.
I don't see any old woman. That was the only one.
Something's in the wind.
Yeah, are you sure about this old woman thing?
Darn steadily.
Check over here.
Something fierce.
Maybe this lady? Oh no, the peasant? She's not old.
Off you go.
Yeah, I don't know. No idea. Let me check the board.
To your head?
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint.
Rafters wanted. I'm hiring rafters to float logs from the Caroberta Woods down the river. Stable employment, not seasonal. I pay better than the competition. Ask for barge master Henry Paltek in Flovive. Rooms for travelers. To all those who have journeyed from lands far, far away and have no place to call their own in our fair duchy. Worry not. I have rooms to let in the village of Francolarts. My prices are very fair. I won't fleece you like those scoundrels in Beauclair. I can also offer fresh air and a view of the Caraberta Woods, out of the window that is nothing short of breathtaking. Yannick Laurent. Help wanted immediately, females only. Ready work for a young, healthy female, preferably from the countryside. Important, candidates must have red hair and freckles, preferably all over. Pleasant and easy work, flexible hours, good pay. Employment is temporary, with a chance at something more permanent. Applications, preferably including a miniature portrait, can be submitted at the Belles of Beauclair, near the port. She cured my cat. There's no better place for your sick pet to recuperate than the Druidess's hut in the northern part of Duntime. I know folks say there's something odd about that woman. I can't deny it, she is far from normal. When I visited her, I saw her sniff at a handful of straw, as if it were the most irresistible of perfumes. I took a sniff as well, smelled just like a normal wisp of straw to me. She won't look you in the eye, but animals take to her like bees to honey. My tomcat is old and had been getting rather sickly, but after 2 days at the Druidess's, he's full of vim and vinegar once more. He chases mice like he used to and has a hearty appetite. Haven't seen a cat so happy in a long while. Highly recommended. Contract the Monster of Toussaint. I hereby announce the following. The vineyard known as Toussaint, which is counted among my possessions and is famed throughout all the world for the superb melon blanc it produces, is beset by some monstrosity. Any knight who tracks the beast down and slays it will not only prove his honor, but also earn a reward of not insignificant size. Therefore, hear my call, all brave and valorous men of Toussaint, and make haste to Toussaint to converse with the undersigned about the contract. M. de Bourbeau. And contract mysterious plummeting cattle. Urgently needed, specialist used to the strange and extraordinary. Must be fast and reliable. Sorcerer, druid, or witcher preferred. Problem involves cattle. Sick, falling out of sky at night, and must be cleared up fast. Work must resume at quarry soon, as we're up against tight deadlines. For details, see foreman of Ardeso Quarry. So there's cows falling from the sky. Interesting. Alright, so that should be 2 new quests. Indeed. So, we got contract, the Toussaint monster.
Your boots could use some polish, Vagrant.
And a contract, Bovine Blues. Customs in Toussaint differ markedly from those observed in the north. The fashions differ. Folk drank wine instead of rye vodka, beer, or mead. And the women are generally more amorous, while men are more attentive to their own appearance. It is quite likely the 2 latter issues are linked. There is one custom, however, that remains unchanged both south and north of the Yaruga. Namely, faced by a monster problem, folk post a notice on a notice board, in which notice they promise to pay a reward, and then they pray a witcher happens by and reads it. The owner of the Toussaint vineyard did just as this custom ordains, and as it happened, Geralt was the one to find his note. Then we have contract Bovine Blues. I kind of want to do this one. Cows falling from the sky. I think we will do this one. A witcher's life is never dull. If there ever comes a point when he's had his fill of cockatrices, strigas, or neckers, he can always count on the world throwing something unusual in his path, as was the case on this occasion, when a bovine crashed to the ground from the sky, landing right on top of a quarry worker. At last, here was a contract that would surely tear the witcher free of the fetters of the quotidian that so often held him. Quotidian? I've not seen that word before. I'm not advanced enough in my vocabulary to understand that word. All right, I think I saw all this town has to offer. I guess I didn't go up here. But we can save that for the next stream. All right, so we made some good progress tonight. We've kind of been everywhere here in Toussaint, except for far north. But we've now ventured into the east a bit. And we just keep on trucking. And we have options for Grandmaster gear now, although I don't know if we're going to go with the wolf or one of the others. But we do have options. So anyways, that is gonna do it for tonight. Streams for the upcoming week are exactly the same. Tuesday, we're gonna be playing God of War Ragnarok. Friday, we're on Dishonored 2. And Sunday, we'll be back here on The Witcher. So, thank you all for coming. Hope you had fun. And I will see you all next time.